the bullying that took place on episode 4 of Baddies Going Wild. This is more of Terra. Please make sure to subscribe. Now, we're going to pick up where we left off from last week's episode between Shay, Ming, and Glossa. In my opinion, I honestly do feel like everybody just gassed Ming's head up because Shay really isn't the one that keeps bringing up this celebrity pick conversation. You know, she did come into the show with that being her issue, but we're 4 episodes and she stopped talking about it. Like everybody else keeps bringing it up. So I just personally feel like they gas Ming up to do that because I did not see where the bullying was at. First off, it's true. Ming and Shay was just tonguing each other down in the pool and probably did some other hoochie coochie stuff, but it's not making sense on how Shay is bullying because I don't see it as bullying. Maybe I'm not watching it. Maybe I'm watching episodes too fast. Maybe I'm on my phone and not paying attention. But I don't feel like Shay is bullying. Gloss up. I ain't gonna lie, Shay kind of ate Gloss up in her confessional. She was like, "Isn't that how you lost your music?" Then like that, that kind of got me because it's like, okay, Gloss up. We know who you are. I just feel like Gloss up is more than the show. I don't feel like this is the show for her, but we're not going to touch too much on Glossop's career. But Hurricane even said it too. Hurricane Ember, whatever you want to call her, she even said that she doesn't feel like Shay is a bully. She threw a little bit of shade. She threw a little bit of shade when she said it, but it's indeed true. Who was Shay bullying? I did not see the bullying. If we really pay attention to like after the first episode or probably the second episode and a half, Shay really was minding her business and doing her own thing. Like she was just freely being wild, bunky, naked inside of the pool. And Ming was killing me how she kept calling Gloss her sister. Where's my sister? I'm not doing nothing without my sister. Yeah, my sister handled it. I told my sister. I'm like, girl, you are just meeting these people. I don't know because I used to be a young, wild firecracker hanging out with older people, but I don't know. It just looks so crazy now when you're older because Ming, you are 19, my love. Some of these people on this show are 10 times your age and have their own kids and stuff like that. But we're going to move along from that and get to all the other yelling that was going on. Daisy is like 50-50 likable. That very first episode, she had it. But as every episode is going on, she seems like she's a picker and she wants to rule the house and can't nobody say nothing to her because she was picking at Rella. She was picking at Rella the last episode, basically saying that she was too quiet, she's not wild enough for the show and everything. And she was picking at Rella again because the whole New York conversation came back up. But she jumped so quick at Rilla though. It's like Janaya, why you didn't jump at her though? You jumped at Rilla. And I like that Rilla was standing up for herself. I liked her in that moment until it was the house versus Shay and Jaden. But at that particular moment, Rilla had me right there because she was standing up for herself. Daisy basically saying she got a ghostwrite and everything, so you listen to her music. You listen to her music or so and so. But Coco was spilling the beans to Daisy that Bahati was having conversations about Daisy behind her back, saying Daisy said whoop-de-woo, and Daisy said that she never said that. Now, we know Daisy and Bahati is the dynamic duo, even though we're only 4 episodes in, la la la, but they have been by each other's side since episode 1. So Coco just going back into saying that, it's just like, are you being messy or are you trying to stir the pot? Now, Erica, you know what's crazy? In this episode, we're starting to get more of the other girls who are quiet, which is like Erica, Rilla, Oxy. Like these are some of the girls like we really haven't seen spoke that much, or they only spoke enough in the very first episode. But Erica wasn't coming at Jaden wrong. She really wasn't. Like you're saying things basically knowing you can't fight or you're not getting in the paint at the same time. And I feel like Jaden just took it the wrong way because Erica pointed out like you're young, so you're young minded. Your brain is not fully developed yet. And the way how Jaden cocked her head to look at her, I was just like, you proving Erica right. And I like Erica in that moment too, but Erica was another person that was following up with the monkey see, monkey do actions that were going on. Now let's get into the monkey see, monkey do actions. Lord, they was doing some BGC stuff, but I don't know because we're older now. It's just like, listen, don't bother me when I'm sleeping. That's the type of person I am. If I'm sleeping, first of all, even if I'm not sleeping, I'm none of my business. Don't come bother me. And I feel like everybody is coming at Shay because Shay had that thing about the celebrity guest. She talked about it. She done fought all of y'all. Well, now she has fought all of y'all already. but she is not bringing it up no more. I feel like everybody else is bringing it up, like, oh yeah, because Shay got a problem with celebrity guest, so don't be in her face because she want to fight you. She done tongue Ming down and everything. I'm pretty sure she don't want to fight Ming no more. They done did the hoochie coochie. Like, they, TT, Ming, gloss up. They decide to go and take Shay and Jaden's bed. Now, I ain't gonna lie, we have seen Jaden fight, and it looked like, not Jaden, I'm sorry, we have seen Shay fight, and Shay looked like she looked crazy. So, like, I knew when they went inside that room, and Jaden was just, not Jaden, I'm sorry, Shay was just laying there. I'm like, they about to wake up a demon. But let's get to the whole thing started. Inside the room, it's Coco, Shay, and Jaden. Shay and Jaden both felt like, nah, we're gonna lock the door. I don't feel comfortable. Jaden locked the door. She heard a knock on the door, and it was Glossa, and she thought it was cool. So she got up out her sleep to go unlock the door. Wait a minute. If you already felt unsafe, first off, if you cool with a bitch and she hang with the bitch that you don't fuck with, you can't trust that bitch. You don't even know these people. But she go unlock the door. And when she go unlock the door, everybody came up in there. The whole house was in there besides Bahati and Oxy. Bahati and Oxy was outside so drunk at the pool. Bahati ran into the door. I can't leave that out this review. She ran into the door. Like, they was out there drunk, just living their best life. This is why Bahati is a very likable person. But everybody go up in the room. They take Shay back. They throwing peanuts at her. Apparently, Shay is allergic to peanuts. Oh, we got to get it on and pop it. But she like, take the bed. I ain't about to argue with y'all. They go, they come back, they take Jada bed. Jada sitting on her bed. Y'all not gonna take my bed. Jada, you know you don't fight. I'm so tired of hearing about this arm/shoulder thing. Y'all not taking my bed. She sat there. It took 3 different women to flip that mattress over to get her bed. She had a point. I don't know if I would have swung on one if everybody else was gonna jump in. But baby, let me tell you something. I would have swung on one and I would have swung on everybody else. They could have stumped me out and everything. Nah, because, like, who are y'all? This is bullying. I don't know if they didn't feel like it was bullying. But first off, Jaden starts stuff. She starts stuff. She run her mouth. Da-da-da. She don't get in the paint. She do get in the paint. That's still considered bullying. Shay made her comments. It took people to take her mattress. That was still bullying. That girl was not bothering nobody. Some people might say I'm wrong or not. That is still considered bullying. And then they turned back around and was going back in their room to get their luggage. And Coco unlocked the door because Coco was like, oh, they got a problem with you. They don't got a problem with me. You're not going to have me trapped in the room. Da-da-da. What? I even had a problem with Jaden because when they was taking Shay bed, Jaden didn't jump in there. I don't know if it's just me, but no, this is my homegirl. Since everybody want to be so close to everybody on these shows, that's your homegirl, right? Whoop their ass. We all fighting. It's just like, it was just so much that was going on, and I'm glad that Oxy called it out too. Oxy's like, y'all don't think it's bullying? Look at the number of people that it was. Even the people that were just still standing there, y'all was still in on it too. And this is why I say I had liked Rilla for a second until Rilla was there. I get that she got a problem with Shay, I believe, but you inserted yourself in that for what? Janaya, whatever her name is, she was just standing there. Maybe I gotta go back and watch it. She probably did do something, but she was just standing there. Cupcake and them come. Daisy came. Now let's switch it around to the bus now. Daisy asking the question. Daisy was inserting herself into that because Jaden wanted to fight Coco, which is, you should have popped on TT right then and right there. No. Shay and Jaden went to a hotel. Everybody thinking they wasn't going to go on this thing that Natalie had planned for them. Oh my God, it's so beautiful not seeing Natalie on the show. Oh my God. But the bus happened. And Oxy was clocking. She wasn't even clocking them. She was just letting it be known that y'all don't think it's bullying because of the numbers. And here go freaking Gloss Up. So what you going to do about it? Like, Gloss Up, please. Please, Gloss Up. What is the reason? Oxy, we ain't really never heard much from Oxy, but Oxy got a real liking out of a lot of people. And I don't know. Shay, I wasn't feeling Shay that first episode, but Shay earned so much respect for me tonight on this episode. Be sure to subscribe to more Terra because I watch almost everything.